So Qwashers, right, one of the problems we're still having in the marketplace, which is a big problem, and obviously when you're purchasing items, turbo nozzles and different equipment like that, twin turbo lances, patio cleaners and so on, what's happening in the marketplace is getting absolutely swamped with pressure washers that simply don't do what they're saying they're going to do on the ticket. So what you'll find is in the description, everything else, they'll give you a literage and they'll also give you a barrage, but they don't say that it's doing it at the same time. There's the telephones going again like normal. You just have to excuse me. So what simply happens, what I'm simply asking customers to do, and the best way to find out what your machine is capable of, to find out what turbo nozzle or what jets you need in your patio cleaner, is simple. Across the top of these import machines, what you'll find is all different sized jets. You'll have the black small one, which is the brass one, and then you'll have your very fine one. What I'm asking you to do is set that machine up, get your watch ready, and simply run with the finest nozzle into a tub of some sort. But if you're using that very fine one, you'll find that that's a pencil nozzle. Make sure that you put a rag round it and also fire onto a tube. If you fire straight into the bottom of a tub, it'll just break it and it'll spray water everywhere. So what you're simply going to do is set that machine up, get it running. You're going to put the actual pencil nozzle in, the finest nozzle, and time it for 1 minute to see how much water you manage to fill into a tub and get into that tub within 1 minute. That will then tell you roughly, that'll have a jet size on the actual jet itself, but it will tell you how much volume of water that machine is producing in 1 minute. It will then give us more of an indication on what that machine is capable of. So like I say, just simply set the machine up and make sure you put a rag around that jet. When you put the jet in place, look at your watch, run your machine for 1 minute, catch as much water as you can in that 1 minute into a tub or a bucket of some sort. Like I say, the best way is to put it into a tube if you can, or something that's hard that you're firing it against too, and then run it into a tub. So otherwise, if you fire it straight into a tub, you'll break it. Just leave that machine running for 1 full minute, and it will then tell you, measure how many litres are in there. It then tells you what that machine is doing. Obviously you won't have a pressure gauge on that machine, but at least we know what the pressure it's saying it is on paper it's capable of. Like I say, if you had a pressure gauge, even better. It's then telling you what pressure it's working at and the amount of litres. We can then send out the correct size jet every time, and we get you sorted first time, and you know that you're getting an item that's the correct item. Because like I say, the marketplace is just getting worse and worse and worse with these Chinese import machines that just do not do and say what they do on the ticket. Like I say, when you buy a machine, you always want to know whether it's doing it at the same time, the litres and the pressure at the same time. Thank you. Q Services, Qwashers. Hope this helps customers out there. And like I say, it's just one of them little videos that just helps them. Thank you very much. Bye.